Unit 8 Rhythm and Tala. Welcome to the lecture series in Karnatic music. In this session, we shall be discussing about the following topics: rhythm and its origin, Tala system, 7 basic talas and 35 talas, law of homogeneity, arrangement of 35 talas, 108 talas, 175 talas. The word rhythm stems from the Greek word rhythmos, meaning any regular recurring motion or symmetry. In music, rhythm is about when notes, chords and other musical sounds begin and end. As a result, rhythm is the essential ingredient in all music. Rhythm makes and defines the pattern of a song. Without a conscious effort, many a times we would have felt the pulse and keep with time while listening to some music, following the rhythm by counting beats. One important thing to be aware of is the fact that music is primarily an intuitive process, and so is the rhythm. There is no life without sound. Every movement in nature is governed by rhythm. The best example is the heartbeat, which occurs exactly 72 times a minute. Daily events like the sound of a moving train, the sound of waves, etc., all have inbuilt rhythm in them. No matter what instrument a student is learning, everyone needs good rhythmic foundation. Ragam, its arohana, avarohana and swara patterns are all dependent on a song's rhythm. The importance of developing a strong sense of pulse or rhythm is a crucial element when learning to play, and being taught the basics of rhythm starts in the very first lesson. Rhythm represents nothing but time, which is measured in terms of beats. Talam means a clap. Talam is the pattern that determines the rhythmic structure in a musical composition. Karnatic vocalists demonstrate tala by clapping their palms. Instrumentalists, having their hands engaged on the instruments, use their feet and the thighs to tap and mark the beats. Saint Tyagaraja has used the term Sogasuga Mridanga Talamu, emphasizing the importance of rhythm. Diversity in rhythmic patterns and the complexity of talas make Karnatic music stand unique among the rest. The origin and history of rhythm is as old as the origin of man and earth. It is of wider appeal than non-rhythmical music. When the primitive man danced in ecstasy, rhythm came into existence. Rhythm gives a stability and form to music. It also lends color and attention to it. The monotony or rapidity of a piece is dependent to some extent upon its laya or tempo. The rhythm in Karnatic music that is in use currently derives its origin from various ancient treatises. The rhythmic meters found in Tirupugar resemble the talas that are in use today. Many concepts of rhythm that are mentioned in Natya Shastra continue to be relevant to Carnatic music today. Many standard Sanskrit works on music have chapters devoted to Tala. Works such as Tala Lakshana, Tala Vishaya, Tala Vadhana, Tala Samudra, Tala Deepika, Tala Mahoddati and Tala Lakshana Sangraha treat of Tala alone. Works like Shuddhananda Prakasham, Ragatala Prasthara and Ragatala Chintamani deal with the subject of Tala at length. There are references to Tala in non-musical literature like the Silapadikaram, Pattupattu, Kaladam and Purananuru.
Tala system of 35 talas. 7 basic talas. There are 7 basic talas which are called as Suladi Saptatalas and another 35 talas which evolved from these 7 talas. This was made popular by composer Purandaradasa, who framed the vocal basic exercises in these talas. Only 3 angas are used in the Suladi Saptatalas: Lagu, Dhrutam and Anudhrutam. The 7 basic talas are as follows: Dhruva, 1 Lagu, 1 Dhrutam and 2 Lagu. Matya, 1 Lagu, 1 Dhrutam and 1 Lagu. Rupaka, 1 Dhrutam and 1 Lagu. Jampa, 1 Lagu, 1 Anudhrutam and 1 Dhrutam. Triputa, 1 Lagu and 2 Dhrutam. Atta, 2 Lagu and 2 Dhrutam. Eka, 1 Lagu. 35 talas. The 35 talas result by the change of the Lagu Jati in the Saptatalas. The Lagu can be of 5 Jati or types as follows: Tishra Lagu, that is Lagu with 1 clap and 2 finger counts. Chaturashra Lagu, that is Lagu with 1 clap and 3 finger counts. Kandha Lagu, Lagu with 1 clap and 4 finger counts. Mishra Lagu, Lagu with 1 clap and 6 finger counts. And Sankirna Lagu, Lagu with 1 clap and 8 finger counts. For example, when we take the Ekatala, if the Chatushra Lagu is respectively substituted by the Tishra, Khanda, Mishra and Sankirna Lagus, we get 4 new varieties of the Ekatala. Thus, the Ekatala on account of the 5 Lagu Jatis admit of 5 varieties. In the same way, the other 6 talas also admit of 5 varieties each, and we thus get in all the 35 talas from the 7 principal talas. 7 Suladi talas into 5 jatis will give you 35 talas. Law of homogeneity. Of the Saptatalas, the Dhruva, Matya and Atta alone admit of plurality of Lagus. And within each of the varieties of these talas, the Lagu retains its homogeneous character. That is, if we take the Tishra Jati Dhruva Talam, All the three lagus figuring in the tala are of the Tishra type. Not that one can be Chatushra and the other Khanda and so on. In the same manner, Khanda Jati Matyatalam means both the lagus therein are of the Khanda variety. Likewise, Sankirna Jati Atatalam means lagus therein are of Sankirna variety and so on. Thus, in talas, taking more than one lagu, no two varieties of the lagu can come in one tala, and no two varieties of the lagu can come in the same variety of the tala. In other words, the lagu retains its homogeneous character within the tala. It should be remembered that the five angas, Anudrutam, Drutam, Guru, Plutam and Kakapadam, do not admit of jati Vedas, and hence their value remains constant throughout. Arrangement of 35 talas. The 35 talas can be arranged in different ways based on various criteria. In this table, under each tala, the various time measures are presented in the increasing order of magnitude, that is, in the sequence of Tishra, Chatushra, Khanda, Mishra and Sankirna. It is also possible to think of an alternative arrangement for the 35 talas. The jatis under each tala may be presented in the traditional order of Chatushra, Tishra, Mishra, Khanda and Sankirna. In this arrangement, the serial numbers of the tala will differ from that of the previous arrangement. For instance, the 12th tala in the first arrangement will be the Chatushra Jati Rupaka tala. In the second arrangement, the 12th tala will be the Tishra Jati Rupaka tala and so on. A third possible arrangement is to group the talas of identical jatis and present them in the usual order. In this arrangement, the Dhruva, Matya, Rupaka, Jampa, Triputa, Atta and Ekatalas of Chatushra Jati will rank first, and then the same talas of Tishra Jati, and then the same order of talas in Mishra Jati and so on. This arrangement is followed in the Tala sculpture relating to 35 talas in the Meenakshi Amman temple in Madurai. 108 talas. The 108 talas are older than the 35 Shuladi talas. All the Shadangas occur here. The mode of reckoning by Angas or Matras is applicable only to the 108 talas. The Lagu in the scheme of 108 talas is only of the Chatushra type. The 108 talas, as traditionally handed down, include the 5 Margi talas which appear at the commencement of the series. The Lagu, Guru and Plutam alone occur in these Margi talas, and the other 3 Angas do not occur. The first 5 talas are called Margi talas or Panchatalas, means The lagu has 5 aksharas instead of 4. Chart for 108 talas. One 75 talas. The 35 Suladi talas are further expanded in 175 talas based on Panchagati or 5 Gati Bedas. Gati signifies the rhythm underlying a Tala Akshara or unit time. Any Tala consists of a specific number of Aksharakalas according to its jati or variety. Each Aksharakala again consists of a certain number of subunits. The number of subunits present in each Aksharakala determines the character of the Tala. 5 gatis are recognized in the sphere of Tala, which is Tishra 3, Chatushra 4, Khanda 5, Mishra 7, and Sankirna 9. When simply the term Aditalam is mentioned, the presumption is that it is in Chatushra Gati. Chatushra Gati Aditala will have 4 subunits per Aksharakala. Therefore, 4 subunits multiplied by 8 counts of Aditala will give 32, which means there are 32 counts totally in Chatushra Gati Aditala. Similarly, when we take Khanda Gati Aditala, the total number of counts will be 5, that is Khanda, into 8 equals 40 counts. Similarly, when we take Tishra Gati Aditala, the total number of counts will be 3, Tishra variety, into 8 is equal to 24 counts, and so on for the other gatis. There are 35 Suladi talas. When multiplied by 5 gatis gives us 175 talas. Permutations and combinations of these talas, jatis and gatis make 175 talas.
So far, we have seen the various schemes of talas in Carnatic music. The role of rhythm in the perception of music is extremely important in that it is the basis upon which all music is created. Without rhythm, humans would have no sense of patterns and music would simply sound like non-integrated noises. Hope this session has well explained about rhythm and various talas. Thank you. Let us meet up in the next session.